Hi, I'm Zachary Moen.
Shruti Shah.
AJ Boyshare.
And
we are Arrhenius.
Today we're going to be teaching you all about the procedure on how to use both gravity filtration and vacuum filtration to separate a liquid from a solid.
Remember to wear your safety goggles, because if you don't wear your safety goggles, then, I don't know, something bad might happen to you.
Another important aspect of safety when dealing with this stuff is glassware. Glass can be very sharp when it shatters, so just be careful around it. If you drop it, make sure to take the proper precautions to clean it up.
Another important thing to note is that you shouldn't be wearing super long sleeves, so if you are, just fold them up and do the lab.
So right now I'm going to go over the needed materials whenever you do the gravity filtration. So starting out, obviously you need whatever you're going to be filtered. So in our SOP we decided to do coffee, since using a coffee machine is gravity filtration. Next, you're going to need this beautiful ring stand right here with a ring that fits our nice glass funnel. So that's going to go right in there like that. Then you need a big collection chamber. The chamber just has to be bigger than however much you're going to be filtering. So we just chose a really big one because it worked. Next, you have your filter paper, which you're going to fold appropriately. And then place in. And that is all the needed materials to make a gravity filtration.
Alright, so we have a circle filter paper. So what we need to do is make a filter paper funnel. So what we do is fold the paper in a semicircle, this is how it looks, and then make another fold, so a base cone I guess, and then you'll take 3 of the flaps and take it to the one side, and this is how it will look. And then you pop it in, and this is how a filter paper would look. Now we're just gonna put some distilled water in the funnel to make sure the funnel sticks. There we are.
Alright, so now that our gravity filtration has finished up here, we can obviously see in here that we still have some of the solid particulate. It's a little bit wet, which is why when you use gravity filtration like this, you typically care more about the liquid. If we wanted this, that's when we'd use the vacuum filtration. So this is pretty much just garbage. We're going to dispose of this in the appropriate way. In here, we can look a little closer if you kind of swirl it around. You can kind of still see some particulates in there. Sometimes you might have to run it through the gravity filtration more than once. You'd obviously use a fresh filter paper if you were to do that, but other than that, you have your liquid and you're good to go, and then after this, we're good to clean up.
Camera action!
Alright, so now I'm going to run through all the needed materials to perform your vacuum filtration. So first off, again, you need your substance to be filtered. Next, you're going to need this nice sidearm flask right here. It has a little glass inlet that allows it to hook up to our wonderful vacuum pump. So this tube here just goes onto here like this. Maybe. You want to make sure it gets a real tight fit. Otherwise, a leak is going to make your system a lot less effective. That's going to go underneath your nice ring stand here that you have all set up. Now this is called an Buchner funnel. It also comes with a nice rubber gasket here so to make sure that you get a tight fit on your sidearm flask. So that's going to go on there, and then this is going to go into here like this. Make sure that it has that nice tight fit on there so that no air can seep in through around the edges. Then you need a filter that's going to be fitted appropriately for your funnel. This is not fitted appropriately, but that's going to go into there. And then once that's in there, you need your distilled water to wet it down. After that, you'll be set. All right. So whenever you want to use vacuum filtration, you always want to make sure that you take your filter paper in here, make sure that it's appropriately sized. Once it's sized, you want to weigh it. So this way, at the end, you'll be able to calculate how much yield you got from the filtering. So first, I already had this turned down, but make sure you give it enough time to zero out. Once it is all zeros, then we can place this in here, close the door, and let it kind of even out. Once we do, we can write that number down and we're good to go. All right, so the next step that you want to do is you want to take just pure old distilled water here, and you want to make sure that you wet the filter down adequately here. The reason that we do this is just to make sure that it sits tight in there and gets a real good seal. And there we go.
Alright, so once again, we're gonna wait until this goes perfectly to zero, and then we're gonna put this in there. This is the final product, the filter paper, which has coffee on it. So we'll pop it in, close it, and then let the machine do the work.
We good? All right, so once you're done with your vacuum filtration, you want to make sure that you throw away your waste in a proper receptacle. So if this were hazardous waste, it would be going into our hazardous waste container. Make sure to open the red top and then pour it in.